Hey guys, Chris here from TD Motion. Another sunny, hot day here in South Florida. So we got a Gen 3 4x4 engine set up. This one's actually for an F100 truck. Most of them are two-wheel drive. This one's going to be a 4x4 setup. So we're going with a 6-speed, 6R80 automatic transmission. And you know what's going to separate what we're providing, what a lot of other guys out there are, is that we're not just drop shipping an engine. There's going to be a complete package. We're going to zoom in a little closer and see what you're going to get here. So if we go over here just to the engine itself, we're going to have the full accessory drive kit, relocate the power steering over to the lower driver's side, alternator upper passenger side, AC is where it normally is. Some of the billet fittings here for the heater hoses are there, and then we have this little coolant bleeder screw kit that helps burp the air out when you're filling the cooling system. Now if we go over here, it's a little hard to see, but we actually switched out the oil pan to the low profile oil pan. That's a Gen 2, because that big composite Gen 3 one does not fit most of the chassis. So that makes a nice difference, especially if you have a 2 or 3 inch lift kit on there, body kit. That pan will clear most every time. We switch out the oil filter, we take out the cooler, that big factory cooler, and mount on an adapter so the filter is a lot more low profile. Other side, we're not going to walk over there, but we have a flex plate, proper one for the 6R80. If we walk over here, just briefly show you the tranny. This is the 4x4 tranny. You can see just by this gear towards the back, that'll tell you that it is a 4x4. So this is designed, engineered to handle definitely more horsepower and torque than factory. We're going to be using the adapter kit to work with, I think it's a Dana 20 transfer case. So the adapter will be there for that transmission. And then you'll have all this other stuff that's needed for the job, heater hoses, the transmission controller, ECU bracket, the fittings, AN fittings for the fuel pump, pressure gauge, all the other auxiliary fittings in there. That'll fit most applications. Over here, just jumping around, we got the feed and the fuel and the return, 6 AN fittings, so 20 feet each. It's going to be plenty. This is the transmission cooler lines and fittings, the transmission cooler itself. You've got a starter, high torque starter. Over here is the whole control pack that you need for the job, the ECU, the remainder hoses, and all the relays, etc. So that about does it. Over here, just for the sake, if you come over here, look again, I think I might have missed this. We have the inline thermostat, the AC fittings, the transmission bolts, starter bolts, the H-pipe, which is used for heat crossover so you don't have any overheating issues. And so that about wraps it up. Please subscribe to our page. Appreciate your time. Visit us on tdmotion.com. Thank you.